Hello, everyone. This is Warhawk Beyond 2040, and welcome to another edition of the Peacemaker Season 2 review series. And we are joined once again with the one and only, the badass himself, Rex the Boss 11. Rex, it's great to have you back here once again. Let's get straight into it.
Hey guys, how's it going? Let's talk about Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 6.
Alrighty then. So here we are, Episode 6. Ignorance is Chris. What was your thoughts on this one? I thought this was a great continuation to episode 5, in my opinion. What did you think of it? Go for it.
I thought this was a great episode. This is the episode that I've actually been thinking of the entire series since we've been reviewing this. This
Yeah,
parts in this episode here that you get the comedy, you get the determination, and you also get the where they're starting to now come back as a team. Now, if you look at starting to the original OG team, starting to realize we can't do this without each other. If
yes,
we're if we're not if we're not good enough individually, then we have something like the Power Rangers. We are better as a team.
yeah. Yeah, this was a great episode, and this also gave us a surprise cameo from Lex Luthor, which we'll get into in a moment. But yeah, this was excellent. This was a really good episode.
This is Lex Luthor, Nicholas. What's his name?
Nicholas Holt.
Yeah.
Uh,
So is this definitely going to be the Lex Luthor of the cinematic universe, or is this just in this extended universe?
no, this Lex Luthor will be the cinematic universe Lex Luthor going forward. He's going to be in the Superman sequel, so this is what his cameo is going to build up to, is the sequel. I was quite
Right, that
surprised.
sounds.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially seeing as he's still the Beast in the X Men series, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Wow. Guy's getting around. But yeah, this his appearance in this episode, although it was very small, it was still very important because Rick Flag's dad pretty much went to see him and asked him for his help, which anyone who knows Lex Luthor asking him for help, there's always got to be a price. I mean, this was a really good scene. What was your thoughts on Rick Flag meeting Lex Luthor?
Um, Once again, it left me asking certain questions of why did this not become like sort of Lex Luthor being the and antagonist or whatever. Why are we introducing Lex Luthor into this if he's not going to? Because let's be fair, once again, that's Hulk Hogan, isn't it? That's a Hulk Hogan level character, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're drawing out the top level DC character and putting him in the program. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I felt about this. This was a little bit like the big bad's talking to the guy who you thought was the big bad. Now I don't really know who the big bad is.
yeah, I get what you mean. I mean,
I like the Lex Luthor appearance, and I like the fact that they've got the draw to get somebody of that level into the program.
mm,
I just don't feel that he was the right character to bring in. Like, it's probably the Deathstroke thing. I don't know. Every time I see Lex Luthor, it's like I don't
yeah,
like Lex Luthor being wasted on screen. Like, what's the
no, I
point?
get what you mean. I felt that this scene, although it was good, it felt like to me like a post-credit scene than an actual
Yes,
scene.
yes. Once again, these wasted post-credit scenes that I've been moaning about for the last 3 years.
I know what you mean. It was a good scene, but I thought maybe we could have had this at the end of the Superman movie. You know?
Oh my word, that is exactly what I was about to say next. This should have been the post-credit scene at the end of the Superman movie that then led us into Rick Flag
Yeah,
being the big bad here because it made sense. We're not going to get Lex Luthor in the film. I think this was a post-credit scene, to be fair. I
yeah,
think this was
yeah. It did feel like that
this
to
because
me.
this in this episode they really do start to link you towards the movie as well, the Superman movie, of course. You got to
Just
understand that this they've tried their hardest here, haven't they, to
yeah,
link in the Superman movie with the Peacemaker universe.
yeah,
We had the extra characters, didn't we?
yeah. So we see in this episode, which was quite hilarious, Adrian gets to meet his doppelganger, who's actually the arch enemy of Peacemaker of this world, which I thought was just weird because I can't really imagine that version of Adrian as the arch enemy of Peacemaker. What was your thoughts on that?
You see, the thing with Peacemaker is anyone's. I even think this is the thing. Like, I don't want to be so subjective. The thing with Peacemaker is everyone's his enemy. Like, everybody is this guy's enemy. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's weird to think because I watch him when I see him with his dad and his brother in that alternative universe, and I can't get my head around the first series. Like, your dad is the arch enemy. Your dad is the big bad.
Yeah.
So it's all mad when it comes to Peacemaker because it just all screams to me. This guy is really unlikable, isn't he? It's like he's
No one
really,
likes this
really,
guy.
really. It is. It's like you. Honestly, I can't explain it. Right, you're dealing with. He is the Rambo of the DC universe. Is an unlikable character that does things that, in the end of the day, can be deemed as you're doing it for the right reasons, but mainly because of vengeance and other stuff like that.
We learn in this episode that um, the Adrian of the alternate universe is the arch enemy of this Peacemaker.
It makes perfect sense because Adrian is obsessed with hardcore in this world, isn't it?
Yes.
So this thing, once again, characters who should not really get along, let's be fair, they don't actually even know much about this guy. They start realizing that he's what? He's raiding drug dens and whatever else, and he's literally flushing the drugs down the toilet or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I
Like, there was a
know.
few things that I picked up on. I was just like, what's this guy doing? Like, what is he doing when he's not with these people?
Oh, well, you can see what he's up to. Oh,
But it
dear.
makes perfect sense because Adrian Chase in every other universe is just a douchebag, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Look at the Adrian Chase that was in the Arrow universe.
Yeah, he was a completely different beast there.
Yeah, exactly. And the vigilante of that universe was like two different characters. Not to mention, there's always this thing with the vigilante character, which is he does the stuff that Batman and them don't do, doesn't he? Like, he'll kill and he'll do stuff like that.
Yeah, he
So
don't care.
obviously he's always going to be subjective. So there's no way this is, and it's perfect for this. This is why I know that our team in our universe, the Peacemaker team, they should not get along in any universe apart from this one. All of these
Yeah.
characters should hate each other.
We also learn in this episode, Oggy learns that his Peacemaker, was killed by our Peacemaker. So it was that pretty much confirmed what he already knew, that this guy isn't his son. That was a good scene as well, wasn't it?
He knew. Yeah, once again, I've been pitching that index. I thought that was 2 episodes ago, but yeah, they finally come out of it here, don't they? Where they say the dad says, "Look, I know you're not my son from this universe." He obviously knows about the universal thing. He obviously knows about that, but the brother doesn't take it too well, does he?
Yeah. And we do actually get a confirmation here that this world is indeed Earth
Earth
X.
X.
Yes,
Yes.
because the whole Nazi thing, because we see like Abideo is being chased down the street by a racist mob, which I thought was, really good, harrowing moments because, obviously she's a lady of color and obviously she stands out. So they don't like that in that world. So that was quite good as well. That was like coming up to like towards the end of the episode, wasn't
And
it?
a subtle highlight as well that the Peacemaker's dad, who is the biggest Nazi in our world, is
Mm,
fighting against those people.
I know. What a role reversal there. From the biggest
100% role
racist,
reversal.
yeah, from the biggest racist ever to now being like the biggest hero ever. It's just crazy. Yeah, overall, this was a excellent episode. Probably, I would still give the nod to episode 5 being the stronger of the two, but this was still excellent. So, for my overall rating for episode 6, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. This was very, very good.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It wasn't as good as the previous episode, but it had enough things in this episode. I think I'm going to say once again, the Lex Luthor tease is something that seems good on paper. Once
Mm,
you do those types of teasers, you have to follow it through with
yeah.
something that gives Lex Luthor a reason to be in this series. Or in 3 series' time, we're all going to be sitting here saying, "Yeah, what did happen with Lex Luthor being part of this?"
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But it was good to see him though, and at least they're keeping the continuity going with the Superman movies. So they are trying to make this DC cinematic universe make sense. So I give them that. At least they didn't just leave it and not do anything with it after. But yeah, I get what you mean. It does scream like post credits, doesn't it?
It did. It did. It did seem like a post-credit scene that had been saved and then kept for this. So
Yeah.
did the bit where Peacemaker auditions for the other team, the Justice Gang or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah, that was stupid, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's going to be it from us. We are going to wrap this up now. What was your thoughts on episode 6? Did you enjoy it? What did you think of the alternate universe being revealed as Earth X? Were you surprised or not really? And also, what did you think of the Lex Luthor cameo? Do you think it was needed? Do you think it could have been saved for the Superman movie as a post-credit scene? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Rex, this was a pleasure as always, and looking forward to talking about episode 7 with you.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Bye for now, guys.